Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome valedictorian and salutatorian.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, Cedar Grove High School's visionary class of 2020. Thank you all for being here today to witness such a momentous occasion for each graduating student. I am Mackenzie Laws, and I am so proud to say that I am Cedar Grove High School's class of 2020 valedictorian. In the 8th grade, I was awarded for having the highest GPA in my class. Ever since then, I've dreamed of the moment that I could say with no hesitation that I am the valedictorian of my graduating high school class. Today, I stand before you all as I have turned my dreams into reality. The journey to this accomplishment consisted of many late sleepless nights, early mornings, tears, pain, discouragement, and pure stress. It was not an easy journey at all, but I knew that I had a goal and it would all be worth it when that goal was reached. Having this title does not just signify being number one in my class. For me, being the valedictorian signifies all the dedication, determination, and discipline that I've embodied for the last 4 years. Along with accomplishing my number one goal of being the valedictorian of my graduating class, I have accomplished so much throughout my high school career. I have been a part of Beta Club, National Honor Society, Future Business Leaders of America, Ladies of Cedar Grove, International Club, College Club, Beautification Committee, Drama Club, Homecoming Court, Peer Tutoring, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, and HOSA. This school year, I held the positions of President of Beta Club, Secretary of Ladies of Cedar Grove, and Social Media Ambassador of Chick-fil-A Leader Academy. I have volunteered at Fernbank Science Center, Ronald McDonald House, DeKalb Board of Health, and Cedar Grove Elementary, Middle, and High School. I was also crowned Miss Cedar Grove High School for the 2019-2020 school year. With those titles came lots of responsibilities, but I enjoyed every single moment that I got to serve Cedar Grove High School and my community. The honors, awards, and recognition that I've received over the last 4 years include Principal's List, AB Honor Roll, 2-time Governor's Honors nominee, Distinguished Learner in AP Statistics, Distinguished Learner in Analytic Geometry, recognition in Accelerated Pre-Calculus, Georgia Certificate of Merit recipient, second place in Business Calculations at FBLA Regional Leadership Conference, and 5th place in Community Awareness at Tulsa State Leadership Conference. I have also taken a total of 5 AP courses and 5 dual enrollment courses at Georgia Piedmont Technical College. In addition, I've been accepted to 17 of the 18 colleges that I applied to and have received a combined total of $668,632 in scholarship money from those institutions. I am the recipient of the Zell Miller Scholarship, a $3,000 renewable scholarship from the Crawford Johnson III and Walker Johnson Jones Scholarship, a $2,000 scholarship from the Georgia Food Industry Association Scholarship Program, and a $1,000 scholarship from the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated Sigma Mu Zeta chapter in Stone Mountain, Georgia, for a combined total of full tuition and $15,000 in outside scholarships. Of all my college acceptances, I have decided to continue my post-secondary education at the University of Georgia, where I will be participating in the Double Dogs program to receive my bachelor's and master's degree in accounting in 5 years to become a certified public accountant and entrepreneur. None of those things listed above that I have been so blessed to have accomplished would have been possible first and foremost without God. He has loved me, protected me, and helped me see my greatest potential through everything that I have ever accomplished. I would like to thank my mother for listening to my long rants when things weren't going as expected, for being a shoulder to lean on when I felt like I couldn't handle everything on my plate, for staying up late just to spend time with me because school kept me so busy and tired, and for continuously reassuring me that I would get through it just like I did every other tough situation thrown at me. I would like to thank my father for being present from day one, for helping me achieve all my goals, whether by driving me to where I needed to be or funding my expensive high school activities, and being a prime example of what a successful black man looks like. I would like to thank my brother for being as cool, calm, and collected as he is, which has helped me out more than he knows. I would like to thank my extended family and friends for always being a source of love, encouragement, and relaxation for me. I would like to thank my best friend since kindergarten, Skylar Coleman, for being one of my biggest motivators, for being someone I know I can trust no matter what, for being someone I can always talk to, for understanding me, for being my personal makeup artist, and for always making me laugh regardless of the situation. I would like to thank Kyla McCoy, who is our Cedar Grove High School class of 2020 salutatorian, Jeanette Rivera, and Christina Hales, for not only being healthy competition throughout high school, but also for being the best group of friends who helped me in every way possible get to where I am right now. I would like to thank Kayla Smith for encouraging me to sign up for dual enrollment because it ultimately led me to accomplishing my biggest goal. I would like to thank Ms. Parker and Ms. Sylvester for telling me ever since the 8th grade that I would be the valedictorian of my graduating class. I would like to personally thank Mr. Spears, Ms. Evans, Mr. Wright, Mrs. Wright, Ms. Reeves, Ms. Jackson, Ms. King, Mrs. T. Smith, Mrs. G. Smith, Ms. C. Smith, Coach Bird, Ms. Beebe, Ms. Pate, Ms. White, Ms. Kane, Ms. McDowell, Ms. Stroger, Ms. Abdul-Mateen, Ms. Woolard, Mr. King, Ms. Bryant, Ms. Williams, Mr. Burton, Ms. Robinson, Ms. Richardson, and Mr. Russell, for the little things you all have done for me that you may not remember, but I certainly do. You all are a big part of my many accomplishments and success. Lastly, I just want to thank the whole Saints family and community for shaping me into the person I am today. You all are appreciated more than you ever know. To the Cedar Grove High School Visionary Class of 2020, I want to congratulate all of you for making it to this point in your lives. Although this is a major accomplishment, we are not done. There are so many more major milestones coming up for us all, and I can't wait to see many of your faces on TV screens, on billboards, and in magazines. I know that we are experiencing uncertain times right now, but this too shall pass. We all will prosper far beyond our current circumstances. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and may God bless each and every one of you. Remember to stay safe, stay true to yourself, and stay humble. Class of 2020, we are now Cedar Grove High School alumni, but we are Saints forever.
It was a cold and stormy night when. Nah, I'm just playing. First off, good afternoon, Cedar Grove Class of 2020. My name is Kyle McCoy, and I am the salutatorian for the prodigious Class of 2020. First and foremost, I would like to say congratulations to each and every one of you. This moment marks an immeasurable moment in our lives and the lives of those who stood beside us, helping us to become the people we are today. It's crazy because I distinctly remember the classes before us talking down on us like, what's 2020? That sounds weird, right? But the class of 2020 is nothing like any of us have ever seen before. We stand boldly and proudly with our heads high in unprecedented times. In a time where chaos and mania have tried to steal our joy and sanity, we rise, we adapt, and we set the tone for those who follow behind us. We will forever be legends, known for choosing to blossom from a rock. We, the class of 2020, are trailblazers. I'm a trailblazer. I remember feeling the word trailblazer linger as Ms. Robinson congratulated me at my posse award ceremony. It was one of the best moments of my life. My throat started closing and I started crying because I knew my little sisters were looking up to me. They tell me all the time, you did too much, you set the bar too high. But there's no such thing as too high. We just keep going up. The standards for what we do and how we do them have shifted. Things are different now. In that moment, I was changing the narrative not only for my community, but for my family. Sooner than later, our new norm will be living off residual incomes. I love my sisters, but I don't want them to be like me. I want them to be themselves, but the greatest version of themselves they can be. They won't be allowed to settle. Sorry, not sorry. I would like to personally say thank you, Ms. Robinson, for blessing me with the opportunity to compete for the Posse Scholarship. Because in that moment, my life and my purpose had become so much bigger than me. Yes, I stand before you as a salutatorian, a proud business owner, a passionate community leader, and the first person ever to receive a Posse Scholarship in Cedar Grove history. But I have not always been the person I am today. When I first came to Cedar Grove, I was made to feel like I was boring and uninteresting. I always ended up being that one person not to laugh at a joke, or just sitting there looking dead serious after someone said something to disrespect the teacher trying to put me to the next level. It was only after I took the time and energy to learn more about myself and what made me happy that I started attracting people and opportunities that supported the reality I work for day in and out. I met people like Christina and Jeanette who empowered me and appreciated me for being who I was. People that taught me to wear my passion, my weirdness, and my annoying optimism for everyone to see. People like my mom, who gave me everything she had, including the tough love I needed to become the bold boss lady I am today. People like my dad, who taught me how to throw a deadly right hook, putting all my weight into that guy. I think I'll be good in Texas. I learned early that becoming more aware of myself, my thoughts, and my emotions would help me gain control of the future I was manifesting day in and out. If you decide that today is the day you'll change your life, know that you'll have to be connected with yourself and the person you desire to become. Because whether I was skipping through the hallways or boohoo crying in the bathroom, God always met me halfway, preparing me for the life I prayed for, plus some. So look, I'll just say this, and I need you to hear me. We all have a unique story and life, and this moment will be different for all of us. But regardless, life is hard. There'll be moments where we feel like we're on top of the world, and moments where we feel like the world is closing in on us. But it's important that we allow those bad experiences to point us in the right direction. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to be poor, and it's hard to get rich. It all comes back to whichever reality we choose. We have to understand that if we want something, we're going to have to make sacrifices for it. There were so many football games I missed out on, so many movie nights with family I missed out on, and so many videos and drama that I was just liberty-biverty to. But this was the reality I chose. I've always been fully aware that those were times that I would never get back. But at the same time, those were times that I would never get back. The world won't care about our hopes and our dreams if we don't choose to make them a reality. When we choose to give up or remain in limbo, we choose to go right back to the same person we were when we had nothing. When we don't hold ourselves accountable, we're directly keeping ourselves from fulfilling our greatness. From this point going forward, we are now accountable for our own perspectives, our own decisions, and our own sufferings. Those things that kept us up through the middle of the night, those demons that tried to take over our lives, they rest in our hands now. And we have to decide to let them make us stronger or let us become mediocre by them. I hope you find healing as you choose to turn those wounds into wisdom. Look, I won't sit here and talk all day, but I can literally sit here and talk all day. I'm super excited to start this new chapter. Making it to this moment was something serious. I'm very proud of myself, and you should be proud of yourselves too. I wouldn't be here without people showing up and showing out for me. Thank you to my teachers that taught me, supported me, and for some that picked me up when I had fallen. Thank you to Ms. Robinson once again for being there when I had 30 million questions, not to mention nominating me for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thank you to the Posse Foundation for exposing me to the greatness beyond the walls of Ellenwood and helping me truly embrace myself and my ability to lead and make an impact. Thank you to my sisters that were always patient with me when it came to waiting on me to finish my work before we had sister time. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you to my parents. Regardless of whether times were good or bad, when it came down to it, they always were there to back me up. Y'all are clutch. Although today marks the end of a chapter at Cedar Grove, I won't be closing this door. I'm proud to be where I am, and I'm proud of you all too. I've seen many of you all grow into the adults you are today. This is only the beginning for us. It is important that I say this. School has never defined our success in life. Life will never be about how many A's we get, nor will it be about who can write the fastest essay from Ms. Kane. Yes, becoming salutatorian and the first person ever to receive the Posse Scholarship are things I've done to be proud of. But as I've learned recently, it isn't about what you've learned or what you've accomplished. It's about how you apply that knowledge and experience to make an impact in the lives of others. You can be the smartest person in the room, but live with your parents for the rest of your life. With that being said, I wish you all love, happiness, and success. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon. I am Clifton Spears, and I have the honor and privilege to serve this class, this school, and this great community as principal of Cedar Grove High School. This afternoon, it is an honor for me to welcome students, parents, family members, and members of the school board and distinguished guests, and thank everyone for joining us today as we recognize the outstanding accomplishment of each member of the class of 2020. And now, I ask that everyone please join me by observing a moment of silence to remember those who are not with us today due to the coronavirus pandemic, whether it be a friend or a family member. This moment of reflection and remembrance will allow us to include those who aren't here with us as part of today's celebration. Thank you. Can you please join me in a round of thunderous applause for our faculty and staff for all that they have done to help us get to this day. I am grateful to the administrative team, Ms. Sharon Evans, Ms. Alicia Wright, Mr. Carl Moulton, and Mr. Overton Wright for all the work they do to make the school work each day. I'm also ask that you join me in acknowledging each of the proud teachers of Cedar Grove High School who join me in celebrating your accomplishments today. And now, welcome to the 234 students of the graduating class of 2020 for Cedar Grove High School. I stand before you with gratitude. You have been a positive, passionate, and kind class of extraordinarily hardworking and successful young adults. You have had an incredible impact on this school and our community, and we all truly appreciate all that you have done for yourselves, your school, and our community. During your time as students at Cedar Grove High School, you have developed quite a reputation for yourselves, and the people have noticed. We have all noticed the extraordinary work you did during your time at Cedar Grove High School, and you have the approval, appreciation, and the respect of everyone here, and anyone who knows what you had to do to earn a seat in this ceremony today. So let's talk about what you have done, and a little bit about what that should mean to you. As students in this school, each of you completed a course of study that was designed to prepare you for your lives after high school. Whether it be through the continuation of your education in college, the start of a career, and in your lives as active citizens who strive to make our world a better place. You have given Cedar Grove its first ever Posse Scholarship recipient, Ms. Kyla McCoy. 46 students in this class has qualified for a Hope Scholarship Mr. Colbert Taylor, recipient of the Morehouse Smash Scholarship. You have won the AAA State Football Championship 3 out of 4 years. You have won the AAA State Championship in track and field. You have placed in the state for computer application, FBLA. Gold medal in leadership at FCCLA Star Event. The JROTC unit winning the Unit Achievement Award, finishing in the top 1/3 of 70 plus units in all of Georgia and Northern Florida. You have received gold seals in fine arts. There are 100 CTAE pathway completers. 51% of the class will attend 4-year college. 39% of the class will attend a 2-year college. 3% of the class will serve in the military and 7% in the workforce. And as a class, as of today, you have received over $2.3 million in scholarship. Many of you noticed early on that your course of study was much more than just a schedule of classes. You were given choices in your education to create a learning plan that was aligned with your interest and curiosity. You enrolled in career pathways that were designed to give you context and relevance in your learning so they could have more obvious application to your lives. Through your coursework, you made deep and meaningful connections between great learning experiences in courses like psychology, biology, and AP literature, and between French and Spanish. Through this process of learning, you were able to make better sense of why you needed to learn certain concepts and facts, and to develop skills as a transferable no matter what the content was. The skills you learned and developed were the critical components of any plan you have in your life. No matter what you do after high school, whether as a student, an employee, family member, consumer, in all of your roles, you will need to use your skills as strategic readers, order-written communicators, researchers, problem solvers, collaborators, and users of ever-changing technology. Everywhere and every day, you will rely on those skills that exist as the core part of each of the classes you have ever taken at Cedar Grove High School. Knowing that you are skilled in these areas will allow you to better understand how to take on the challenges that life will present to you. As we have lived these last several months through this pandemic, it has been hard for your parents, friends, and family to watch their children struggle through this process of self-discovery. There's anxiety, there's frustration, fear, and worry. Nobody enjoys that part of the experience, and certainly no adult enjoys watching their child struggle through it. But there is something about that struggle that is instructive and inspiring. Your knees may have been shaken. Your voices may have quivered. Your palms may have been sweaty. But you did it. That shows undeniable growth that required courage and skill, the kind that will be of use to each of you as you pursue success and happiness in your lives. You are well on your way to your own personal success and happiness, and I am so proud of each of you. I am proud to work in a school and community that shares the values, beliefs, and expectations that are reflective in the work you have done during your time at Cedar Grove High School. You have done all that we have asked of you. You have qualified yourselves to pursue high levels of success and happiness in your life, no matter what pathway you choose, and each of you deserve nothing but the best. As you leave Cedar Grove for this final time, leave knowing that we are all proud of you, impressed by you, and that we believe in you, and that we are counting on you to do your best with what you have been given, to build your own lives, to help your families, your neighbors, and your community, and to use your talents, whatever they may be, for public good. And no matter where you go in your life, no matter where you end up, be confident in yourselves, be proud, and remember, run away from being good and chase being great. Congratulations to each of you. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best. And at this time, please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of DeKalb County School District, Ms. Ramona Tyson, to certify the academic summary of this class of 2020.
As the superintendent of DeKalb County Schools, I hereby certify that all members present for the class of 2020 have fulfilled the requirements established by the DeKalb County Board of Education and are therefore eligible to receive their diplomas.
Please welcome from the DeKalb County School District Board of Education, Dr. Michael A. Irwin.
First, congratulations to all the graduates and a special thanks to your parents, family members, and DeKalb County District employees that have supported you to this point. While we can't all be together at this time, please do not let this diminish your great accomplishments. On the basis of your certification, the academic achievements of this class meets the course requirements as established by Advanced Ed, the Georgia Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Yay!
Mackenzie Laws, Kyla McCoy, Lazaro Areola, Skylar Coleman, Lakaya Dean, Christina Hales, Jada Hill, Jackie Johnson, Shalia Lee, Mac Major, Kimaria Miller, Daniel Nelson, Precious Oasis Earth, Jeanette Rivera Gutierrez, Talia Roby, Michaela Rogers, Trinity Ross, Brianna Simon, DeMarquis Smith, Kiana St. Aubin, Kobe Taylor, Geneva Thomas, Nadia Thornton, Ariana Tyson, Natasha Umweni, Nia Washington, Kellen White, Nicholas Armour, Frederick Arnold, Cassandra Atlas, Chipan Bailey, Alexia Banks, Jakari Barnes, Mackenzie Barnett, Cheek Berry, Latrelvin Blackamore, Deja Blackwell, Chase Boyd, Nicholas Brannon, Tracy Britton, Anaya Brooks, Corey Brown, Ramon Bryant, Jasmine Burns, Malik Bush, Rogel Kane, Larry Carr, Kashmir Carter, Daniel Carver, Stephanie Clark, Brianna Clayton, Tyandre Climbs, Samuel Colbert, Corey Colsey, Corian Cone, Kayshawn Cox, Chaz Cullens, Brianna Kearney, Tiana Da Silva, Jeffrey Daniels, Jalen Davis, Tanilius Denson, Zion Diggs, Jeremiah Dixon, Sakithia Duffy, Skylar Aford, Jacob Egby, Jemiah Egby, Jalen Elliott, Tommy Ellis, Robin Irvin, Chidera Izimi, Jarius Fanning, Pashelle Feaster, Jada Ferguson, Naya Ferguson, Walter Files, Ashley Finney, Ariana Floyd, Ontario Floyd, Sunjay Foot, Travion Foster, Malik Francis, Deja Franklin, Robert French, Jasmine Gardner, Janae Garrett, Amira Gascott, Jabari Gibbs, Deshaun Giddens, Kane Gill, Fitzpatrick Givens, Antonius Green, Devin Green, Jakira Griffin, Tiara Griffith, Brandon Hall, Keisha Hall, Eric Harper, Aaliyah Harris, Aaliyah Harris, Dasani Henderson, Marquisha Henley, Amarius Hill, Taiwan Hill, Marion Hutchins, Chaz Jackson, Joseph Jackson, Brianna James, Ariana Johnson, Micaiah Johnson, Ladarius Jones, Tashandra Jones, Decarius Jordan, Tyoderic Justice, Decory Kimball, Sage King, Taylor King, Sanaya Kizzy, Jalen Jamal Kyler, Kenneth Langford, Andrew Lawrence, Ariana Lawrence, Kershawn Lawrence, Joel Lay, Aaliyah Lenserat, Terrence Lewin, Jacus Lewis, Darius Lindsay, Quintavian Lofton, Julietta Logan, Mark Anthony Lupo, Azaria Major, Marcus Mason, Jordan Mathis, Kennedy McCollar, Haley McComb, Devontae McDaniel, Carl Mercharles, Nikayla Miller, Kanaya Mincy, Justin Minity, Alexandria Mitty, Nilsa Morales, Caleb Morris, Loie Morris Smith, Demetrius Moss Johnson, James Moy, Khalil Muldrow, Mahdi Nasser, Ian Neal, and Corian Newsom. Natalia Nixon, Alasia Norman, Kyasia Pearsall, Felicia Pender, Christy Ann Purdue, Crystal Purdue, Anijah Pittman, Diara Pope, Asira Powell, Devontae Proctor, Kendall Pruitt, Christian Ranger, Isaiah Radcliffe, Tiana Raymond, Cortez Redding, Alvin Reynolds, Keon Rice, Jonquail Riley, Emmanuel Rivas, Aaliyah Roberts, Aaron Rollins, Corinthia Ross, Kennedy Ross, Raequian Ross, Kayla Rowe, Chanel Sanders, Persia Saunders, Xavier Shannon, Jasira Shelton, Shania Shelton, Maurice Simmons, Raekwon Simmons, Shania Slater, Gregory Slayton, Elijah Smith, Jeremiah Smith, Kaylin Smith, Nathaniel Smith, Kirsten Smith, Varian Smith, Mackenzie Sneed, Shantavian Snow, Brianna Spence, Isaiah Spivey, Toya Stevens, Christopher Stinson, Jonathan Stouffer, Jamaria Strong, Jermarcus Stroud, Jaree Swanson, Lorenzo Swink, Carl Thomas, Ronald Thorpe, Lachey Tilson, Alexis Toot, Magali Torres Orduna, Fatoumata Touré, Tamaya Turner, Sanjuana Vargas, Gerald Walker, Jamashi Watkins, Leilani Watson, Jackson Wisby, Ariana White, Samaj White, Markia Whitehead, Sincere Wilkinson, Alvin Williams, Indigo Williams, Janaya Williams, Landon Williams, Rodrika Williams, Skylar Williams, Shakaya Wilson, Kyria Wimberly, Ariel Wolf, David Wooten, Siobhan Wright, Elijah Wright, Miadre Wynn, Alicia Young, Mohammed Zahir,
We proudly speak her name. She gives us wisdom to our speaker name. We will be
On the count of 3, we're going to turn our tassels to the left. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, we are now alumni of Cedar Grove High School.